Let's just bring it over here before we lose it. I had a good fish take just then. I don't think we've got him. We haven't got him. Just got these lovely oldies getting in their long line over there. We've talked to them a couple of times this morning. I was way down, Superu's way down the beach there. So I've come way down. I've been out here fishing for about just on an hour here. Yola! Yeah, me too, man. I want another one, bro. Yola random. I want to, I'm going to maybe stop at Maketu and chuck the drone out on the way home. And just get them to cook the snapper this time. Possibly anyways. We just had a good take here. We missed it, I think. Yeah, so I know we got one on there. One bit of bait there. I'm just going to quickly rebait up here. Rebaiting time. It's rebaiting time. That was the best take I've had all morning. I've just got to this spot here, just which sort of roughly where we were yesterday. If I knew I was going to drive all the way down here, well, on the boat, I would have driven down here in the car, you know. Because now, if it gets windy, which it's supposed to get a little bit windy, this Arvo, then it's going to be a long, slow ride back. There was quite a bit of a shore break. Damn it, another ugly cast. A bit of a shore break. Yeah, have a great day, bro. You too, man. Thank you very, very much. Morena, brother. Hoiapa South. We just got to this spot here. Just getting a second bait in. We just had a nice little take though. These oldies came down, well, they came down to where I was, way down the beach there, which in sort of much in the same line here, and told me they've caught nothing all morning, and they were in closer, and they've had their long line out, and I told them to come pretty much to where they are. They were just up here a bit further, and then they set their long line down here, and reckon they've got one fish after 25 little ones. So we'll see. I just had a pretty good take just then, so hopefully they are wrong here. We're heading home today. We're gonna go through our bait. We got a bit of bait here, not a lot, not heaps. If I have to, I can. If I really want to, I can go back in and get some more. Well, I've got one lot more of bait, but we may just go through this bait and then head home. Well, head to Maketu. And give it a go there with the drone, depending on how many we get here. And we're going to get them to cook us up some fish and chips. Well, some fish anyway. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And then we're going to give the wife a pickle and a tickle and load up loops and head to Kiowa. Hopefully you can get some good, decent bait. Hopefully these oldies come back over here. And see how they went with their long line. Our bait may be gone here. I've had about 10 or so little baby fish at the other spot. Suparu's way down the beach there. Where are you, Suparu? There's Suparu way down there, all alone, and we've zoomed up here on the boat. Looks like we're about to get a whack here. Here they come, I think. Coming over. Come on, baby. Come on. It'll be good to know how they went. It's not going to affect me. I'm not going to be moving. This is our spot for now. We've got the islands there, and then we got Whale Island there off Maketu here. Have we got bait? Yep, we got one bait. We might as well just chuck that back down. Hold up. Oh, an ugly cast. What a night. Had a great night, had that great dinner, finished it off, man. Wow, it was beauty. Can't wait to have some more. Here we're coming over. We'll just chuck our rod up here like this so we can film with both hands. So yeah, how'd you go? Two keepers.
And they're only just 320.
Wow, I just had a good take just before. Yeah. Looks like we may have a kawai here. I did really well here yesterday. This is a kawai, or a shark. Here we go. Oh, he just dropped the bloody bait there. That's all right. Yeah, no, I did really well here yesterday. Well, good enough. So I'm gonna run out of bait here and then head home. Good on you. Good on you, mate. Enjoy, eh? Thank you so much. I was hoping you'd come back and let me know how you went. Cheers. Oh, well, we just missed a nice kawai there. Hopefully we can lay one and then we can get him on the old hook here. Lovely couple, I think. Give her a wave. Yola Koi Paya Cook and Mozik, whatever, sorry, I can't say your name. Mervod Hid Mama Tojai Eve said hi, hello everybody. Samuel, Mob, Yola, Be Real NZ. I can say that. Most welcome to everybody. We just got here. We're just gonna lay us. They've gone. Now we're gonna lay us some nice snapper here. We're gonna just chuck our rod here for a second. We've got a boat full of water here. Ooh. Boat full of water. The bilge pump's about to go under. Just get the bilge rolling here. Give this a jiggle. And get some birdie going out. So yeah, we've got a pretty little dedicate. It looks like about that from here, where we're sitting with your eyes. And then there's this mean reef right there. You see it? It's pretty mean, man. Comes out. There's seals everywhere over there. We may go over there. The wind is supposed to pick up though. And then we've got Whale Island, and it looks like pretty much that with your eyes, you know. Well, no, it's actually more like that, actually. Yeah, it's more like that. So, check out Whakatani's just in there. All right, so we should actually chur to Cuzzy, chur N420, in chur Eric, hey Eric, hey Be Real, hey everybody. I might just get a second rod here going, just so we can, are we filming here? No, I'm just gonna quickly second rod going. So please bear with me. Just we got these rigs here. I don't normally have flasher rigs. I'm not flash, so we'll just try them out. I tried them out at the other spot here. That the rod I'm using was the one that was catching. These flasher rigs weren't. Not saying that they won't. I'm just saying. So we're going to use a nice bit of squid here. If we can find our knife. Quickly bait up this rig. So I'm going to be out fishing tomorrow night. Tomorrow Arvo, tomorrow night. So we'll be going live from our other boat. Up in the up north, not north, up by Auckland, in the Firth of Thames there. So check it out. Check it out. Check it out. For 3 days. I won't be going live for 3 days, but I'll be going live a lot, as much as I can. Just get this on, boy. Stop bloody talking. Bloody bait in the bloody water, mate. Who cares about tomorrow? About tomorrow when you're bloody there, eh? How about that? Sorry, I'm just baiting up our second. We'll try a second rod here. Lunch is on the table, eh? Well, they're lucky, aren't they? And good to see they had a long line as well. They were out here to catch a bunch of fish, whether they caught it on the rod or not. Sorry, I'm taking my time here, aren't I? I'm trying not to get any of this flasher in there as well. I'm trying to separate that out. All right, give the old fingers a bit of a wash. Here we go. Hook everything but a fish. We'll just caught some nice snapper out here yesterday. So let's hope we catch some more here. I'll just dry my fingers. Sorry. Dry my fingers, turn it around, and we're in. Back in it. What are you fishing for, Eric? We're just going for snapper today. Snapper, kahawai, kingfish, gurnard, trevally. What else can we go for here? Tarakihi, you do get them around here, but not right here. Big baits, bro. We'll chuck out a big bait soon on this rod here. For sure, we'll get out some big baits. Let me just get this rod out here, and we'll just pull that back. A little bit of a wind up here, tighten it up so we stay in connection with our bait there. We're just got that rod sitting there like that. Oh, looks like it. Oh, that one's into it. Caught some nice fish here yesterday. Ate one of them, cooked it live last night on the beach. Went back in, cooked it. Monkey boys. Who cares, man? Please. Not too sure what that means, dude. You might have a better idea, I'm pretty sure. Here we go. Getting bites here. We'll just tighten this up. So I've got a bit of striking power. Oh, no. Another bite there, so we got bait there. Here we go. Here we go. Bloody eat the bloody bait. Yeah, you can tell us what that means, dude, if you know. Obviously you do. You must be a pro in there. So we've got a nice little fish on here. Nothing too big. Seemed that the sardines, we may have another one. Oh, did it get off? May have, no, it didn't get off. Come back over here, you cousin. Just a little baby here. Get this guy off. Tangling up our line here. He's gone. Didn't give him the signature kiss. Hold up. Sorry, got a bit of a tangle going here. Of course we do. It might be easier. We'll see. We'll give this one more go here on the we may just cut that right off. Actually, we'll just cut it off. Like that, pull that through there. That's that sorted. We're sorted there. Let's get another bait on there quickly. We'll just go with a prawn here. Here comes that wind it's supposed to pick up. It'll make our drive back way down the beach there really ugly. All right, there we go. Nice cast. And we'll just turn it around. And we're back in, bro. I probably just moved to having one rod here, just because it's so much easier for me. None. Yola. Alright, man. If anything can go bloody wrong, it will. Tell you, I bloody tells you. Alright, another beauty day. Alright, all straight in here. Can feel fish on there. Taking it on the way down. Tides just started coming in about an hour ago. Yeah, about around an hour-ish. Hi Advin, Aiden, Mammonin, Vove. Here we go. Here we go. Take it, you little bugger. Got him. Oh, there must be a fish on the other one too, because it just took off again. Just filming off an Oppo AX9 Pro phone here. So, mind me because I've got one hand here. Nice little fish. Another little bloody brat. Bloody brat. Alright, let's just get that off. Another nice little fish. Darling, I like. How much? Alright, so we're just gonna, for the meantime here, not really liking that. I'm just gonna put this one away for a second and grab that other rod. Wash your hands here. Sorry, trying to keep up with two rods here. And the phone. And the GoPro. So we'll just go back up here like this. Here we go, we're back. Hi, Eric Catcher or whatever it is. Got a fish on this one too. Another little bloody baby, is it? What the heck? Alright, another little baby here. No point in chucking on big baits if there's only little babies around. But we'll give it a bit. We'll give one of these hooks here a nice prawn. We're making a 4K video as well on the GoPro, so if you want to watch the video version of this, it's going to have the last 2 or 3 days involved on it. There was diving, there's been all sorts of stuff happen over the last 2 or 3 days, so check it out. If you want to check it out on my channel, it won't be going up till I get time to, depends on whether I put it up tonight or put it up when I get back from going fishing, because we are fishing soon. Soon as we get home, we're going to pick up my other boat. And hi Hazen, hi Julian, hi Bruce. Catch the Loch Ness Monster, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, no, fishing depends on the moon. Yola, bro, how are you? Yeah, it all depends, but we don't care about moons and stuff like that. We care about having our line in the water and believing that if it's not in the water, that you definitely ain't gonna catch anything, and if it is in the water, you have a good chance here, so of catching something at least. So we're just giving our burley bucket a little bit of a burley, a little shakeroo, and we're just getting a whole bunch of you know, particles in the current there to float around. Hello everybody, and trying to track some fish here. That's the plan. Our car is way down there. There it is, Subaru. on the beach all alone. So we've got to drive all the way back up there rather than just go straight back in over here. But so it's going to be interesting if it gets windy. Yola mats, thank you. Here we go. Nice fish grab there. I just could feel it. That was a nice little took the strain. We'll just tighten that up and give it a bit of a, here we go. Got him. Is it just a bloody baby, is it? Oh, nice little fish here. Just fishing for New Zealand snapper here. It might be a little keeper, this one. It'll be just a keeper. Definitely a keeper. We're going to give him a nice big kiss. Here's our first fish, legal. Mwah, baby, how you doing, darling? And we let him go, and then from this point on, we'll keep the net on. So, let me just get another couple of quick baits. I think we'll just stick with the easy one rod. Otherwise, it's constantly me putting the phone down to bait both rods, because I need both hands, you know what I mean? You know what I bloody mean? Hopefully the tide change brings in a few more fish here, so I'll just get another bait on. Quick bit of cotton here, just to help with those hungry little fish, not just peeling it straight away off. Of course, it's for some reason now it was everywhere before, but now all of a sudden it's there it is. Bloody, I can moan, man. I can moan all bloody day sometimes. Jeepers cripes. Here we go. Just get some bloody cotton on here, just so when they do come in and give it a nibble, it doesn't just come off. There we go. Little cotton. Get our rod up. Launch. Hey-ya! What? Alright, so that was Bruce Lee. He came back and cast that rod for you. That was him, wasn't me. Wasn't bloody me. I tells you, it wasn't bloody me, okay? Oh, bloody me. Let's get this rod. Oh, bloody Bruce bloody Lee. I bloody know when Bruce Lee comes here and casts the rod. I bloody know. You don't bloody tell me. I bloody know when Bruce comes, okay? If Bruce Lee comes here on this boat and casts that rod, I frickin' know. That's bloody right. I know when Bruce Lee's been here. I frickin' know. I frickin' know. Right. Let's just wait on another one here. Let's put it in there, like that. Now we've got two hands. Two hands, Grandma, look. Just cleaning the screen here, trying to get my fingers dry. So yeah, we're going out. Like, subscribe if you want to, and comment and share. We're going to be going out on my other boat when I get home tonight. I'll pack it up. Here we go. I'll pack up the other boat, and we're going straight out. Here we go, another fish here. Oh, nearly lost the rod then. You're trying to steal my bloody rod too. I frickin' know. I know when you're trying to steal my bloody rod. That's right. And we're going to be going out for 3 or so days and nights. There's going to be many alive going. night fishing, gonna have good night fishing. Got good lights on the boat for fishing. Yeah, so come and check it out. And then there's a good one. I missed them because I was pulling the bloody rod. I was pulling line out here. Also, there's a 4K video being made at this very point of the last 3 days. I've been out here fishing and camping for 3 days and on the beach there. We've been diving, we've been beach launching and going through the waves, trying to get out here. Went out diving at those islands. Oh, that's good fish. So check out the channel if you get bored. As I said, the 4K version is edited and it's a bit more movie like. And this is in 1080 I'm streaming in 1080 here. So it'll be in better quality than this, and of course it'll be full screen if you're watching on telly. So and check out my other videos. My latest videos was my missus kicked me out, woke up the boat on the rocks full of water, and then part 3, so part 1 was the missus kicked me out, part 2 was, here we go, was woke up to the boat on the rocks. Full of water. And then part 3 was eating sea snails, stuck on an island for 3 days with boat motor troubles and no food. So which was not planned. Jeepers cripes, I missed it, too much bloody talk. And then so yeah, check those out. And then I've had another video out since then, which those 3 came out about a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, over the 2 weeks. And then I've had another video come out, Lorna and me, a whole bunch of lives go down, and then there'll be this video, and I'm going to call it, if you know, I know. I freaking know, that's what I'm going to bloody call it. I'll call it what I want. Bruce Lee turns up and starts fishing on Guy's boat. And only he can tell that Bruce Lee, well, he bloody knows, I freaking know. I know when bloody Bruce Lee came out here, okay? It's my bloody boat. I freaking know. I freaking know. So yeah, check my channel out if you get bored or want to. The video here is going to be a little bit, there's going to be some interesting parts on it, some diving, some beach launching, which is launching this boat off the beach, not using a ramp and going out like that. You'll see if you tend to watch it. So please like, subscribe and share. We're just getting another bait on here. We'll just get this cast back out. Nice 2-hook bait here. Beautiful. It's got 2 hooks in it, waiting to just give a nice big snapper a surprise, or a snapper, massive snapper would be the target fish here. Here we go. We'll just get that sunk to the bottom. Yola Pairs X Co Pox. Hello. Even less would be sweet, I reckon, especially 2-stroke. Yeah, nah, fishing. Yola, any type of brand of motor, boat motor, T-Wolf. This is Mercury. Stick with Mercury and you will be happy, man. They got the most power out of all boat motors. And this is a 15 horse. That's my opinion. It is the truth. Mercury has the most powerful motor out of them all, and it's the only one that's going to be continuing doing the smaller motors from 30 horse and under in 2-stroke, because of the lifesavers that do surf lifesaving. I don't know how America and all that works, but here in life, and Russia is the best. I bet it is. I'd love to go to Russia. Yeah, so here in New Zealand, we're on the beach. At certain places, we have people, lifesavers, just like America, I suppose, Baywatch and all that. Here we go. Did we get him? Did we get him? Yeah, so they'll be the only ones continuing the smaller motor size. Get some more burley going out there. Got enough water in here to sink a ship. So we'll just about 5 miles off shore here in Maketu, New Zealand. We did really well out here fishing yesterday. If you want to, we're going to be heading back way up here to my car, if it's still bloody there. Is it still bloody there? I can't see it. Someone's bloody got it to a freaking knife. Subaru in there, that black little bean on the beach there, that's my car. We're going to be travelling back up there. The plan wasn't to come out this far down, like to come along the beach, or we would have just driven. But anyway, you need to redo the hull of your boat. Yes, it is true, Rock Fan. One day we will. But yes, we're going to be going out on my other boat in a couple of days' time. Well, tomorrow night we will be live fishing off my boat, other boat. I've got a houseboat as well, so check that out. The houseboat's name is Loops. The houseboat's name is Loops, and yeah, so we're going to be going out. It's a cat, alloy cat. We'll be out for 3 days on that one. We're just going to use a prawn here, just because it's nice and quick for baiting while on camera here, and no mucking around. And also in a wee while, about a month-ish time, I'm not too sure exactly, but in the near future we're going to be going out for 30 days straight on my houseboat Loops, and journeying around and trying to stay alive without sinking, getting in trouble by the harbour master. Catching heaps of fish, living off yeah, so I'm just gonna give us a cast here. Ugly cast, jeepers cripes, bloody Bruce. I know when Bruce bloody did it. Bruce bloody Lee, I freaking know. Bloody Bruce Lee coming bloody out here thinking he can cast my bloody rod. I bloody know how to cast. Yeah, so I'll be taking my darling Lorna out. So check out my channel if you can, please. Like, subscribe, all that jazzaroony. Sultans of swing, you know. We're the Sultans. Oh, is it jazz? I don't know, I think they got some jazz words towards it. Bruce Leroy is back, yeah. Who is the master? I can't hear you, Leroy. Now tell me, who is the master? I am. Oh no, mother effer, let me go, let me go. That's a good movie, eh? Oh, Bruce, Last Dragon, it's called. Check it out. It's a African guy, and he's named, the street is named him Bruce Leroy. And he finds the glow and finds him a lady. I was going to say something else, but that rhymed with go. I mean glow, but When you reach the final level, there's a master watching you from the sky. He said. Good movie, that one. Let me say it so we can understand it, Gene. Chop, chop, holy ass, out of this place. Did I say it right, my man? Yeah, you said it right, my man. Sorry, just quoting off the... Just got... bit of... yeah, battery action charging up here. So we're just gonna have to put our... Here. That wind's picking up, it's gonna pick up. So we'll just get through our bait out here and then we'll roll in. Oh, we've got fish action. Nice fish on. Hold up. Did he get off? Did he get off, did he? Of course he bloody did, didn't he? You bloody mucking around. What do you expect was going to happen? Bloody boat filling up with bloody water. It's annoying sometimes, but it's really good because you can wash your hands without having to reach over. Hello, CBRTOCNAB. Yeah, nah, fishing needs those wings things by the prop. Can't remember the name. I can't either. Sorry. Yeah, nah, fishing. It stops at cap. You know, spinning up air. Anyway, yeah, check my channel out if you get bored. We're going to be going out tomorrow night for till possibly Monday or even further, and live streaming. There's going to be a video made from that too. We're just getting smoked here with the baits. Let me just get another bait on here. We're just going through this prawn action here. I might just stick both bloody hooks in this one and see what the bloody fish thinks of that, eh? And like that. I got it round the wrong way. Oh well. Oh well. I think our tide's changed quite a bit here. The current is rolling. Yeah, hydrofoil. I think it's not. Is it hydrofoils? Let's just that wind's coming, man. Yola, everyone. Let's just get us some bloody fish in the bloody boat, eh? Should have just caught over the limit yesterday while it was fishing good. Got the bloody bilge running here. Nice hose going. enough to shower under there. Here we go. Come on. Not out here getting sunburnt for bloody nothing. Got a good little searing yesterday, so looks like jeepers cripes. Not doing too well here, guys and girls. What is the bilge for? It is for keeping this boat afloat. If you know what I mean. Oh, bloody nice. Oh, freaking nice. Keeping the boat afloat so we don't have to use a bailing bucket and try and bail out the water. Hello, Luke. Mealers said hello, Lukey Mealers. Best food mayo for those burgers, bro. All right, that 10. Thank you so much. Fishing, bro. Thank you so much. I'm gonna buy some best food for this weekend, and I'm gonna use it on those burgers instead of using the Pam's one that I use. Thank you so much, man. I don't use best foods. I use the American mayo from Pam's with the blue label. It used to be a red label, and it's good, man. I love it, eh? Like, but because, I'm gonna give it a go. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, Dennis. We're not doing too well here today. It is early. Well, it's not early. It's early. We're just gonna get some more. We got this plane. We had a big, massive, passenger plane out here yesterday doing low-as passes and doing big turns. This one's a smaller passenger plane, but he's just came out this way and then doing a Yui. Yeah, the boat has a leak, man. Thank you so much. Fishing. We're just gonna we'll truck on a bigger bait here. Let's give it a go. Let's see if we can, oh, frick's sake. Now we got a bloody tangle. Of course we bloody do. Right when, I suppose that sun's right in your guys' eyes. Is it? That's a bit better. I'll just quickly sort this tangle out. If it's not one thing, it's the mother F another. Word to your mama and your daddy and your mother. Snoop Dogg. Pump, pump. If it's not one thing, it's a mother F another. Word to your daddy and your mama and your brother. I mean sister. Okay, so I'm going to go off this full size here. We'll go with one hook here down the bottom like this, and we'll just go in and then flick it around like that. So you got the hook out at the bottom of the squid here, and then we'll come in from the top with the other hook and then go around and whack that through like that, just like that. So we got two there. We'll give it a bit of cotton. Here comes that bloody wind, man. We should really go and sit off the mouth here, off the river mouth, and just and see how we go here to go doing that. We still could really. Hold up. Seeing that the tide's coming in. There we go. Nice big bait here. Double hooked for extra pleasure. Beautiful cast. Just giving this barely a thinking here. All right. Yeah, if that bilge pump stopped going, yeah, none. Yeah, no, that's what I love about using mussel for bait. I eat them too. Yeah, man, you cannot beat mussel for bait, especially by the when you're at the barge, man. That's where you want to have mussel. You will slay. Oh, got a fish just, a shark there, just swimming around. There it is, it's just down here somewhere. Yeah, I have it. One of the videos I was out here, there was dolphins everywhere. And then the killer whales were here as well. He is out there fishing. I'm sitting here on my couch wishing I was fishing. Laugh. That's funny, bro. Let's just whack that down like that. It's going to be a long ride, man. Way up there. It's way up there. It's going to be a long ride against this bloody wind. It's coming from the west too, so we're going to be going that way, and the wind's coming like this. We're going way up there. Damn it. Way up there. Damn it. Fishing's a bit slack, eh, today? I will be honest. At this point, yeah, it's better. Sit here. Planes are taking off, landing at Whakatane Airport, which is very close to there. Now, I get that, but we had planes out here yesterday doing, like, coming over this island and doing, like, super low passes, big planes, and then doing big, like, I videoed it on the video camera, so you get some crazies out here on planes, big planes too, which makes it pretty crazy. How much bait have we got left? We haven't got all that much bait anyway. We've got about 7 or 8 baits here, so we can only use those up at least. Here we go. a bit of tension on there. Ooh, I think we got a nice fish there waiting to give. Hopefully this little bit of a stir up might just get the fish on the bite. Oh, I missed him. I missed him, he grabbed it. Oh, there's a shark there. Oh no, it's Carl White. So we're gonna have Carl White coming hopefully pretty shortly. Have we got our bait going again? I'm gonna be peed off if it is. Yeah, but it is. Of course it bloody is. I've freaking had enough of that. Oh, now I go and talk big time. What a hero. That'll teach you, big mouth. Hey, no, it won't teach me. It won't bloody teach me nothing. Right, so 1 second here. I'm just gonna try and get this untangled here. Just like that. Your mama said, yep, just like that. What else have we got here? Come on, man. All right, we'll just bait up here. Got a few nice baits here to go. So we've got a base hook here. This is like the base hook, and we'll just go in at the bottom, at the head end of the squid, and then go through like that, and then we'll just hook his head into it as well, but it still keeps him looking like a live presents as a nice live bait. I need to actually make a new rig here because it's all windy and ugly, and then we'll go in back here so that the hook's facing a different way, and then come through and do the same thing, and then lay that like that. And then we've got a hook sitting out like that, and then we've got a hook sitting out this side as well. And shall we give it some nylon? I mean, some cotton? Why not? Why bloody not, eh? I need to cut this and right, so we'll just we just got a plane coming quite close to us here. Can we see it? Go around. Sorry, here, I'm just trying to bait us up nice and secure for these little fish down here that are just destroying our baits. Yesterday we caught most of our fish on the sardines, the good size ones anyway. They don't seem to be really too interested in the squid, and they're not that, well, they're interested in the one, but they're just trying to get some burley going there. All right. Honestly, if it can get tangled, it will, man. There we go. We got to go way up there. There we go, there's the Subaru on the beach there. It's a long way, man, against this wind. Gonna be soaking wet. Hi from Oz, hi Shane. Yeah, no, that's I could do that. Troll up from Sokawai. It's a good idea. Yeah. It's not going to be nice trolling in this, man, in a little dinghy like this. It's just going to be ugly. But if the kawai are on the bike, as in around, they're here around, but I mean like in schools. I tell you what I am getting sick of on this little boat right now is having... What fish you got so far? Baby snapper, man. Just baby New Zealand snapper. I haven't done too well. But like and subscribe to the channel, share, comment if you like. We are going out on my other boat when I get home. We'll be out for 3 days. Tomorrow afternoon we should be out. Launching, I'll have to check the tide, so that because we'll have to launch at high tide. If I remember correctly, it may be about lunchtime, it may be a little bit after, no, it might be early morning we have to launch. So I should actually check, I will check that soon. We did well out here yesterday, or did okay. It doesn't seem like there's anything too big around at the moment. And I've been here for 3 days-ish now. This would be the 3rd day, I think. So there's a video being made as well. In 4K, so if you want to watch it on your TV, it'll be, you know, in 4K and the full size of the screen. Where this is off my phone. The live here. Here we go, here we go. Oh, he let it go. He let it go. Grab it again, cat. Grab it again, cat. We got some okay sized snapper yesterday. We have had a couple of legal today. I've thrown them back just because that's what I like to do. Give back the first one, sometimes the second and the third. Not always in that order though, like I do keep some and then throw back some more. But I threw back a sort of just legal one. It was mostly about 33 or 34 centimeters. Starting to get... Surely that can't have got our bait in that little bloody bite. most probably had a few nips on it anyways. It'll be interesting to try burley at my spot where we're going tomorrow. I never use burley there. I've never used it. I don't normally use burley anyway. This would be one of the first times that I have. Burley's just all that stuff in the water there. Can you see it? Just to hopefully attract the fish. Surely that couldn't have been that bait. Oh well, Falcon, that's just go get some more, dude. How about chew your fingers? I can't produce. I think we've caught a few little babies, haven't we? And kissed a few fish, put them back. Bloody heck! Another tangle. Our bait's still there, so we've got a nice bait still waiting to go here. So let's just get that back down. We'll figure out that tangle on the next one, eh? I reckon. Let me just cast this here. Actually, we'll just sort it out now while we can. Well, what will I say? I will say, Falcon, please come and watch me catch more fish tomorrow night, and maybe later today if we end up going to Maketu, we'll send out the drone. Depending how we go here, we still do have a few baits left, and depending how the wind is, but we will be back out tomorrow night, definitely. Live streaming, so come and watch, bring some more bubblegum, dude. Yeah, I'm using squid here at the moment. We're out of sardines, we're out of prawns pretty much. I'm just getting this working. Water out of the boat. Here's our real good setup here. They're screwed, and then we've got a cable tie holding that one on. If that bilge pump crapped out, I'd be in deep crap, man. I wouldn't say deep crap, but yeah, fishing here is pretty good, man. You know, in this pretty much exact spot yesterday, it was going pretty good. Had nice fresh burgers last night, pieces of snapper to eat, gave away a couple of fish to some you know, people, and then out here again today. But it's ugly because the tide's going this way now. I suppose I could turn around and sit facing backwards, I suppose, rather than having to turn like this. Do you guys eat mutton bird? I would, man. I haven't eaten it in ages. I remember my dad and mum cooking it when I was younger. Is it good? I'd love to eat it. Yeah, so please come check out my channel tomorrow night. Or yeah, check my channel out. Here we go. But we are going to be going live. Take or leave us, only please believe. Nice fish. Nice fish. Just get off me, you bastard. Stupid chair. Alright, let's stand up and bloody catch one, eh? So we're going to have Friday night fishing tomorrow, possibly tomorrow. What is that? You put up the fight of a shark, giant bloody whale fish, and look, it's a little baby. Anyway, oh man, this is getting a little bit uncomfortable out here, just due to the tide. For some reason the current's sending the bait out the front of the boat, even though it's coming in. Nice kiss. Get this baited back up here. Yeah, but we'll take my houseboat loops out tomorrow for about 3 days. Me and my darling Lorna are going to be out there, so I don't know how that's going to go. It's going to be interesting, I tell you. She's going to have to put up with me and not be able. Well, she may be going to a wedding, and while I stay out on the boat, one of the days, and then she'll come back, and so we could end up out there till Tuesday, Wednesday, who blinking knows. How long we end up out there. I have 30 days of fishing and boating to do coming up, so it does not bother me if we're out there for 4 or 5 days. It'll be sort of due to the tide and getting the boat out at a reasonable, like during daylight hours, and wind, how the wind is, because we won't have any islands to hide behind. So she won't want to be out there if it's too rough. Here, I'll just get in this, bait it up here for y'all. YOLO, Yena fishing. Have a good one, bro. Hopefully catch you tomorrow night, or later today if we chuck that drone out, dude. Have a good arvo. It's weird, this bait has just walked all the way around and the tide's coming in, so the current's going that way, which is going to be good for us. Lee Ha. Ah, man. Starting to get bloody salty, I tell you that. Getting bloody sick of chasing this bloody rod around the bloody boat, I tell you what. Please like, subscribe, check out my channel, man. I'm sorry to say it over and over again. It's just in case someone's watching and they weren't watching when I said it last. But we are going fishing tomorrow. and I will have hopefully have a head piece to hold the phone here, and I'll be able to try running it from my GoPro as well in the vertical fashion. And then check out the videos if you get bored. There's a bunch of them on there. Jeepers cripes, this is starting to get ridiculous. Some might say there's no fish here, and that some might say would be me. Yeah, we just got a bunch of water in the boat. Just got the bilge on now. We're not too far out. Just getting the burley going again here. Jeepers cripes has gone quiet as wow. Just get a bit of stand-up going on here. Stand-up comedy. Oh bloody no. Yeah, so we're out here at these islands yesterday, diving around and stuff. It's beautiful out there. I'd love to bring my loops out here and stay for a few days. And then this island over here, it looks like this through the camera, mostly that sort of size. And go and take loops over there and hide in behind. You need good weather for a few days though, at least a week or more, because it can just change out here. You wouldn't want to get caught out here in my houseboat if it was if it did change. And then you just got to get through the bar as well that's in there in the houseboat. I just beach launched from up the beach there, quite a long way actually. See, there's my car there, and then we've come down, which I was not planning to, or I would have just driven down the beach. And it's going to be an ugly ride, even though these waves are small at this point. It's going to be an ugly ride. Slow, wet. Hi, Joan Ibanez, Canberra 360. What do you play, Joan? Eric, nice bro, Yola, if that was to me or to whoever. Yeah, I can't wait to get sorta in actually and get my buttock home and get loops packed up and get my buttocks out at Kiowa there. Hopefully the wind's going to stay down. I'll need to check the wind actually, come to think of it. I haven't checked it in a couple of days up there. It's supposed to be good. Well, it was good when I looked last. Because my darling Lorna won't want to be out there getting flapped around too much. But yeah, freaking I'm thinking about, even if I don't make a snapper burger when I go in, which I doubt I will call in at Maketu and they can make me a snapper burger with my snapper. I always fillet it whenever I take it into a shop, and Maketu cooks the best. I'm going to film it if there's reception there, because it's just unreal, man. They can cook it really well. You got to pay with cash though. If I get a fish cooked or whatever amount of snapper I take in there, they charge you $1.50, man. It's freaking crazy. So I'll take a couple of the snapper out that I caught last night and fillet it up and rock in there, and then they can just cook it, and I'll quickly make the burger outside. Sounding good. I had a couple of pieces of toast for breakfast, and that was about a heem. I wonder if I feel like I need to check if we got bait even here. It's starting to get a little bit ridiculous. We've got about 3 or 4 baits in there, maybe 5. Got a couple of baits here, or 1 bait there. Boat's starting to fill up again. I can't really put you under the. This phone's an Oppo AX9 Pro. It's fully waterproof. Hi Izzy Booth. Yeah, looks choppy. Also, time between waves is super short. Yeah, man. Straight up. Correct. It's going to be an ugly ride back. Yeah. Let's just check if we got bait here. Looks like we have got bait by the feel of that, I would assume. Oh well, we still got bait. That's a good, always a good thing when you're not getting bites. At least we still got bait. I'll just cast this out here. Oh, ugly cast. What am I doing? Just making a mess here, man. I turned my hat from being backwards to frontwards, hoping that might make a difference here. No more over the top, and trying to protect my neck from getting more burnt than it already is. Anyway, I don't normally get burnt, but I'm bloody getting burnt today, and yesterday I got a little bit of a singeing, I think. We on the bottom? I think we are. I think we are. Yeah, that's on the bottom. Let's just walk it back to the rod holder here. Go in here like that, and then we'll just whack our bait runner on. Oh, I suppose we won't whack it on, actually. We'll just go like this. Just a touch of resistance, like that. And then we'll just give this, oh, there we go. Oh, we're in. We're in. She's a snapper. Did I let it go, did it? After all my mucking around, of course it bloody did. You idiot. What an idiot I am. The phone, like something came up on the phone. Freaking, oh man. It's not easy trying to film and fish with one hand, I tell you. It's so difficult. It's so difficult, man. Sorry. Here, I'm just gonna have to do this. Untangle this bloody rod here. Come on. if it's going to catch them, it's going to catch the rope. Right, here we go. We're back out there. Whew, sorry about that. Izzy Booth. Yeah, last night was snapper burgers. We had it, we got in after we slayed it up yesterday. Cooked up fresh snapper burgers on the beach here last night live, and it was just delicious. We're going to be doing the same when we get back in. We still do have some fresh snapper there. Yeah, no, you're right. I've got a new head like the GoPro here. Just the GoPro goes in horizontal mode, like for TV, where I want to be vertical today. Hence why we're using the phone instead of the GoPro. And then you got a Bluetooth as well to the GoPro. So, but I've got a holder for the phone, a couple of new holders that we'll try out on loops tomorrow night when we go out on our boat for the next 3 or 4 days. Tomorrow evening, afternoon. So it should be good. A lot better than this anyway, holding the bloody phone, trying to frickin', you know, it's so much better if you're on the top of my head like this, and wherever I'm looking, you're like looking too, you know. If I'm looking over here, every time I move my head, you're not just sitting here looking at this, you know, like, because I'm not. I'm turning over there, looking out here at the moment, and like, oh yeah, hear something over there, you know, turn back. Makes a big difference. Boat's starting to get a lot of water in here again. It doesn't take long. Damn, missing that fish. Most probably, who knows, wasn't nothing super large. We're starting to get smacked from the side here though. The wind's blowing us. That trying to, I don't know why it's supposed to get up to around 16k. It can get pretty gnarly out here, man. I mean, really gnarly. Let's get some of this water out of here. It's starting to get halfway up the bilge. Sounds like our battery's starting to get flat. Or it's got a really bad earth. Our battery's definitely getting flat. You can hear it there. Or it's got a really bad earth here. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that, because we definitely don't want to be out here with no bilge pump. This boat fills up really, really quick. That's a 2,000 gallons per hour bilge pump. And I know when it's starting to sound flat, and that's starting to sound flat. What is the time? 12:08. So we're 2 hours into the incoming tide here. We also, where we're going to be getting the boat out, yeah, we don't want it to be full tide, because it'll be, well, I don't know, it'll be interesting. There's not much actual beach. The weather's been bad, and it's been going right up to the actual sand dunes. So there's, at high tide, you can't just drive along the whole beach. But because parts of it is the tide goes right into the actual bank, so you can't drive along. So we've got to be careful that we don't get stuck down here, stuck down on the beach, because if we, well, then I just won't be able to go. I'll be stuck there till the tide goes out. And then also if we are in a position where we can't even see our car anymore, or can we? Where is it? Can't even see the car anymore. That's not a good thing. I better have a really good look. Where is the car? Oh, it's way down there. Jeepers cripes, that's going to take ages to get down there. There it is there. It's going to take ages to get there, man. But, no, there it is. That's it there. That's it there. Yeah, if there's not a like a track going up off the beach there, then I might not be able to drive back along, you know. It depends on the tide. I know, see, you can see that sort of a bank right there, right on top of the water. That's where the high tide is like going up to, so you won't be able to drive along there. So where are we? We are... We're just before it starts going onto one of those banks up off the water. Anyway, it's going to be it's going to be an ugly drive-in. I might cut this short, if this doesn't pick up pretty soon. If we haven't had a nice take in the next 8 minutes, I'm out of here, and that way I can get home and get ready to go out tomorrow night on Loops, the houseboat at Kiowa. And so I still got to drive home tonight. It'll be about 3 hours drive, at least 3.5 hours from here. I don't know, depends how fast I drive, but it's at least a 2.5 to 3 hour drive to get back to my house. And then we're down in Madam Tar. Whakatani's just over here, and there somewhere, down by that point, Whakatani, New Zealand. And then Taurunga's up that way, or maketu. But yeah, Matatar's pretty much just straight in here sort of thing. And then we'll get home and we will load up my other boat and give the wife a pickle and a tickle. Well, she's not my wife. I'm bloody single, actually. I'm bloody single. And yeah, and then give the wife a pickle and a tickle. And then we're on our way up to Kiowa, which is just out of Auckland. So like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share and comment if you like. There's some videos on there if you get really bored and you want to watch a video. There's plenty of lives going on. There's plenty of videos. Some of the older stuff. The channel's only been going for about 7 or 8 months now. And there's, you know, up to, I think it's close to 400 videos. I don't know exactly, but there's some good old videos and there's some okay new ones, you know, so check it out. I should really check that we got bait, if we're going to be going in 8 minutes. I'm pretty sure we do, but I'm going to just stay with the facts that I think we do. No, I'm not. I'm going to check. I'm gonna bloody check. Bloody sitting here, we ain't even bloody got bait on. I frickin' know. I know when we got bloody bait. Oh, we got a fish on. Oh, it was. Still got a sleeper on, or did it get off? It just got off. Bloody course it did. So we had a fish on there that whole entire time. They're sneaky buggers, man. They're sneaky buggers out here. There was a fish on that whole entire time, just sitting there with his gob around my bloody hook. And oh, so let's just. I'm just gonna put you down here so I can cast this bloody line here without my phone going flying. You're not allowed to land on those islands. Yeah, it should be good. Half tide. If we go in soon, I think it's about 4 o'clock. The high tide is just past 4 o'clock. So now we got Subaru there anyway. Oh, Subaru is a Subaru Forester. And I'm towing the boat along the beach here, and people are just buzz out on it, eh? They buzz out because this beach is quite soft, and it just goes drive up off the beach like it's not even frickin' like idling. You see four-wheel drives and all that. They like get a little bit of a momentum up to go up the exits and all that. Subaru, you can just idle up there with the bloody boat, towing the boat, crawling. It's pretty impressive, man. Subaru. Yola, Izzy, have a good one. What's for lunch, Izzy, if you haven't gone already? I'm starting to get hungry myself. This is definitely the last bait. We got 3 minutes here, but I'll most probably give it 4. Just because there's bait on there, why would you not? But then you got these bloody sleeper fish bloody hanging around. Gonna be a slow ride, man. If the tide was going out, I'd just go straight in and I'd just run along the beach and run to the car. But the tide's not, it's going out, coming in, so the boat would end up getting taken away or swamped. So fish and chips, eh? Yum. I can't wait to have fish when I get back. Enjoy anyways. We'll try and let this at least get a bite, this bait here. You know, like, I want to see it. I don't want to wind it in and take the bloody bait off. That'll be just shocking. So I'll just let it play out here. It's not like I'm not enjoying just sitting here relaxing, not having to use one hand. Got both hands here. It's quite nice to have both hands to hold the phone. And oh man, I just got freaking wet after cleaning the bloody screen. All right. 12:25, I'm out, with whether it's had a bloody bite or not. Yeah, I hope so too. Yola, thank you very much. I don't really want any more snapper anyway. I want a big snapper. Just for you fans here that are watching, I want a decent, massive snapper coming. That'll be nice. That's why we're here. I was hoping to catch something pretty big while I was here. It hasn't happened. That's all right, but this means I've got to come back and do it again. Well, I think we're going to go and look at going down to New Plymouth and trying it out down there. Or up north, or out Raglan. Out Raglan's most probably the next trip that I do in this boat, or in a smaller boat, just a day trip. That will be a video. It won't be a live stream. It'll just be a video, just because there's no reception out there. But then we got the 30 days coming up, where I'm going out for 30 days straight on loops in the Auckland, around Auckland area there, and the Coromandel, and yeah, the Firth of Thames. So check, who knows what will come first. Most probably get out, go out for tomorrow night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday, come home Monday or Tuesday, depending on the wind and the tides. Come home, do a couple of days work, and then get in the boat, hopefully, or come home, and whether the weather's better, to go straight back out and go to Raglan or somewhere and go fishing and make a video, or camping and fishing, we'll see. And then go straight back out, or do a couple of days work and go back out in that same week. So this week coming, hopefully get out again somewhere else, and then that coming weekend we'll be back out. And so check me out. Hi Greg Storms. Look like I've got bloody girls' legs, eh? Bloody girls. No, nothing wrong with wearing girls' legs. Well, there is if you're a guy, but jeepers, put your freaking legs away, bruh. Jeepers cripes, it's gone completely dead here, unless we got another sleeper fish on. Oh, I think we got 2 more minutes, man. I'm sorry. Well, I don't know. We'll see how we can go. You can cruise in with me if you want. I'll keep the film going as long as I can, if I can. Hopefully my gear doesn't get wet. Batteries and stuff in there. And the phone's not, well, the phone is waterproof, but just the camera and all that getting wet. So, because then I'll have to keep wiping it, so you can see what's going on. There's a shark just over there. Just saw a little shark there. Yesterday when I came to the spot, there were sharks swimming around everywhere. Little black sharks. Or little to medium size. There's the first one I've seen since I've been out here. Might be a good sign. It was later in the tide too. When I was out here, it wasn't like early in the tide like this. It was more in the I tell you what, man, I've gone out here before and it's been all nice and calm, and it's picked up, man. and it's been like it was a storm had been through. Not like massive swells, but it was pretty full on. It's pity I didn't have the camera for that day, because it was like, yeah, it was some mean, like pretty big swells, and it was really windy. And in a little boat like this, you're cruising along and a wave's coming from behind you here, and it's like, holy crap. Oh, like, yeah, it was pretty full on. Anyway, okay, so we're there. So please like and subscribe to my channel. This whole trip here has been over the last 3 days, and there's a video being made on the GoPro, so it's all in 4K. Obviously it will be edited out, it won't just be boring like this. It'll you know, there's been diving, there's been a couple of beach launches that went okay, but also had some interesting parts. This morning's beach launch had a couple of moments that were pretty well, hair raising to say the least. Some diving, some fishing, some cooking, some just driving along the beach and four-wheel driving with the boat on. So check it out. We're going to wind in here. We'll gift this bait back to the ocean, and then we'll just, the boat's nearly starting to get quite full of water here as well, so we'll just empty that out before we go. The battery is starting to get flat as well. You can tell by the sound of the bilge pump. And they sort of go, when they get to about that point, they go from being okay to extra flat, and we do not want that. So here we go. Woo! There we go. This boat is yeah, that bilge pump battery is starting to get really quite flat here. It's not a good thing. It's going to be a bad thing, especially if it takes ages to get back in. We may have to just, what I can do, I suppose, if it really comes to it, I'll go straight in, take the motor off, carry it up the beach, take everything out of the boat, carry it up the beach, and then drag this boat up the beach and out of the tide mark, and then walk down and get my car, and then well, I don't know if I'll be able to just drive. I won't be able to just, well, I might be able to at this point of the day, but just biff this bait in, I'll be able to just drive along and come back down and get it. That might be a good idea here, because it's going to take ages to get up to my car. If I never ever expected to drive all the way down here. I expected to slay it where I was. I should have just stayed there. I was doing okay there where I was this morning. No different to this anyway. Anyway, I'm just gonna quickly take that off. That's starting to get a little bit concerning. I am a little bit concerned about that bilge pump though. I've got to be honest. It's starting to not sound very good. And again, we'll just put you here. I just need to quickly close this up. All right. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully it does not go flat before we get. Is that going to sink? No, it's going to float. So I bought a big bag of bloody dog biscuits, wanting to use for bloody burley, and it didn't work. So let me just pull this in. I'm just going to use both hands here. I have had a video out here before, not in this boat, in dinghy. Oh sheesh, then it fell out the freaking boat. Stop bloody flipping around in the waves! Jeepers cripes! My bloody... But yeah, I was out at those islands just out here, and dinghy leaks worse than this boat. Way worse. Well, I wouldn't say way worse, but quite a lot worse. And the battery started sounding like it is right now, that exact battery. And then it just stopped. It stopped working with the bilge pump, and it was a race. And I just made it, man. It was so close to going under. I could have sat at the front of it and tried to carry on, but sitting at the back of the boat, it was about to go underwater. It came off the plane by itself. It got to a point where it just couldn't keep on the plane anymore because it was so full, and it was a serious race to get back to land. And we honestly, man, it was so close. It just made it. So it's actually a little bit of a problem here with this battery at the moment, I think. So just gonna get out of here. And I'm not even joking. it's hopefully it does not turn into a big problem here. All right. It was a really nice flat day though. Yola, Carlos. Yeah, we have a bit of a leak in here. It sort of likes to leak. We got a long way to go in, man. I might not even try. I may just have to. The only problem is I'm going to have to leave this motor unattended. And walk way along that beach. It's going to take easy half an hour or more to walk to the car. Easy. And then this motor's going to be sitting unattended. Everything's going to be sitting unattended. So we'll try and go as far as we can up. Towards, and here comes that wind. Sometimes going faster is better than going slow, man. Sometimes it's not. Already full with water here. Where the Woo! Ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string. That's what they say on White Man Can't Jump, the movie. We got a long way to go, man. That was stupid of me to come down this far. I never was gonna. Damn it. Nah, we got a bilge pump, but the battery's starting to go flat, man. What we'll have to do is we're just gonna have to go straight in and walk along the beach if it gets any worse. Just if the boat starts filling up with water and the bilge pump ain't keeping up with it, then we'll just charge straight in and hopefully not run into any waves when we get to the beach, and hopefully it's still on the plane so we got enough speed to go in, because if you haven't got enough speed to match the waves, then a wave comes and breaks on the shore, then you're going to get smoked, you know. A long way away, man. It's a long way up the beach. I was stupid to come down this far. That's why generally when I go out here, I go into the shore there and go in line with this island so I can just go straight in, you know, because otherwise when this picks up like this, and this is only light wind, you know, this is only like going to get up to 16k an hour. If it picks up over 20, this really changes in here, man. It gets really different to this. And if it gets worse than, you know, in that 30 category, this will turn into like full-on surf out here. I've been out here in it, not in this boat though. This boat won't handle it, you know. It's too light. You gotta be real careful when you come out here, man. If you don't know, like I have been here for the last 3 days, and I knew that today the wind was going to get up a little bit. Hence why I was out here a little bit earlier than yesterday. Tomorrow's supposed to be all good. But you got to be real careful, man, out here. You got to be careful any ocean you go in though, but you need to be real careful out here because this is the actual ocean, you know. Like Kiowa is, and the Firth of Thames is the actual ocean, but it's not going to get swells like it's going to get out here. And when this gets choppy, it gets really bad, man. And you can just go out on a super flat day and it change, and you're going to be in a lot of crap if you don't know what you're doing. And you can be in a lot of crap even if you know what you're doing. Please like, subscribe, like this. Woo-hoo. This boat is really, really light though, you know. Hence why I bring it, so I can drag the boat when I want to, up and down the beach. But when you're out in the ocean here, and it does change, it's not good. It's not so good. And last time I was out in the ocean, in the jungle, in this boat, and it changed, the weather changed. It was pretty full on, man. It's in one of the videos. I think it's called Boat Too Light for the Wind or something like that in the videos, 4K video. And it's pretty full on, man. But back then, this boat didn't have a major leak like it has now. And if this does not stay on top of the bilge pump, doesn't stay on top of the leak here, and this wind picks up any more than it is, it's gonna be a little bit, I'm gonna have to definitely abandon boat and go, well, I won't say abandon boat, let's not be silly here. Let's say we'll just go straight in and I'm gonna have to walk along the beach. I suppose I can take the motor off and try and hide it in the dunes or something. I suppose I can easily do that, actually. That's a good idea. I can hide it in the dunes. Where you bloody told? Bloody go where you bloody told! I bloody know! I bloody know! Come here, you! Get on my bloody head! Why is it doing this? Bloody... Bloody playing ring-a-ring-a-rosy here. Just go bloody straight. Mucking me around. I frickin' know. What was that? Oh, we don't want the bloody rod under the bloody... Why? Can't you just stay up there? You're not going in the bloody water, man. Just bloody go forward. Starting to get annoyed. What happens when I get annoyed? I just cane it! Bloody cane it! You can't cane it in this, man. You're just gonna just smash the boat up, you know? It's more than it already is. Like this, jeepers cripes, like this to get to where the car is. It's a long way, man. Why I came down here, I just never know. I'll never do it again. That's what I said last time. Always go straight up from those islands, straight to shore, you know. If we were just going straight, it'd be like this, you know. Be nowhere near as bad. Would be away. But we're not going bloody straight, are you, buddy? Get your bloody butt up that way. it's like the car's getting further away, eh? Jeepers Cripes. Unless we go out, I don't think that's going to work either though. I hate this, man. I should have gone ages ago. I knew it. As soon as that wind started picking up, I was like, uh-oh. This is going to be one ugly ride. We got this cotton here trying to go inside the bilge pump. Right, just woo! Get off me! Bloody get off! Sometimes it's just not worth it, eh? Those extra few baits didn't even catch anything. Should have just kept it while I had the chance. I'm starting to get crappy. I hate this. I hate these, like, driving like this. Well, the bilge pump's still going, that's a good thing. I should be thankful for that. And stop bloody crying like a baby. So I should just troll for a car here, eh? Or not. It's getting soaked. That can get rough here, man. Please check out my other videos. There's beach launching solo. There's boat too light, dinghy too light for the wind, or something like that. There's woke up to boat on the rocks full of water. There's racing to get back from 5 miles out at sea, bilge pump or battery goes flat or something like that. There's a bunch on there, and then in the lives we've got a whole bunch of four-wheeler stuff where the four-wheeler's floating down the river upside down and underwater and all kinds of, what do you call that stuff when, is it overcoming adversity or something? I don't know. Or is it, guy is a banana? Too keen to catch more fish, should have gone home ages ago. So we're making a 4K video here. We've been down here for 3 days, so I'm just keeping this camera here as well. It's filming, so it'll be 4K. So if you're watching it on TV, are we filming here? Yep, we are. And the boat's just turned around, just wants to go round and round. All of a sudden here, the wind's just turned us around. In the video where it's called the boat's too light for the wind or something, the motor's fully turned like this to try and go straight, and that was actually getting a little bit scary, that one. To be honest, it was getting a bit scary just because I hadn't ever been out in this boat in the rough, and I realised it was just too light and the wind was picking it up at the front, and I wasn't really going anywhere, and also it was getting a lot worse, and I couldn't see where I was going because it was like you couldn't see land, and so I wasn't sure exactly where I was going either. And also this boat is very, very light. How much further have we got to go up there? Surely it's not way, it is way up there. Holy moly, man, have we gone anywhere? This Mercury engine goes really well. Just in a flash, I was like way up there. I was down here, man. Heaps of power. I can't believe how far we got to go. If I went full tit, most would be about 10 or 15 minutes away, I reckon. As long as this bilge pump holds up, we'll be all rosy, mate. Be like if I went in on the inside of the breakers and just tried to go along on the inside there. I tell you what, man, the time when I was out here and it picked right up, the time I was out here and it picked right up, I was out here, I was lucky, man, I was going that way to get back to land and not against the things like this. So that was the only good part. It was freaking huge, man. It was huge. I have taken my 10-foot dinghy out to those islands and it's got a bit rough. And the 8-horse wasn't able to get on the plane either once the boat had, I don't know, hopefully there's going to be some more awesome videos to come of the adventures of that was fun. I do love it. I do. I got to be honest. I love it. I love it as much as I hate these. I hate this ugly ride like this. Bloody stop bouncing around! For fuck's sake, I'm getting bloody angry. I love it, I really do. I just love being out on the ocean, man. That wind's picking back up again. Out here it's nice and sunny, beautiful. Boats trying to go around in bloody circles. honestly, I'm not too sure, man, if we're going anywhere, eh? The car's way up there, man. It's way up there. I can't zoom in. Otherwise, we just end up going around in bloody circles here. I just got to handle it. Anyway, I might end the stream here so I can just smash my way there. Do I have pedals? Anonymous friend. Yes. I've got one pedal here, my friend. That would be the last thing I'd be worried about. I would be worried about this bilge pump stopping, going flat before we made it in. Because if we don't make it in and that stops working, it's over. Well, it's not. I'll just go straight to land there. Land's just there. It's not too far away. I want to get up to my car, which is way up there, and I don't want to. I can't just leave the boat. Well, I can go in. Let's just try and turn around here, eh? So I'm not freaking straining my neck here. I can just go in right now, over here, and then take the boat motor off, drag the boat up, take everything out, then drag the boat up the thing there. But I don't really want to leave the motor unattended, just sitting on the beach there, because it's a fair walk up there. It'll take me, I don't know, 20 minutes now. I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. I could try and run. Bloody bait bag, bloody, just stop frickin' doing that. Just stay there. Boat's starting to full up water at the back here. We're all good. I'm just annoyed with myself for coming right down here when I already knew that the wind was going to pick up, and I already knew if this happened that it'll be a real ugly ride to get back to the car. And I'm really upset with myself that I was stupid enough to come down from being just directly to the car, because we would have already been on the beach by now. And you know, I'm just a little bit annoyed with myself for doing that. There's another boat coming in though. They're going with the wind though, so. Woo! I just lost that bag there. We'll just try and get it. I can't bloody. Come back here, you. Where do you think you're bloody going? I bloody know it's you. I bloody know your name. Your name. Come back here, you. Come here. Get in here. Where are you going? Bloody think you're gonna abandon ship? It thinks I'm out of here, bro. You're not. You're gonna be here all day, cuz. What are you doing? I'm gonna blow up my airbag and float back to shore. No, you're bloody not. You're staying on bloody board with me, mate. Let's turn this off before it bloody goes flat. All right. No, having bloody rubbish in the ocean, man. I hate sharks and like swimming in the ocean. I hate it, man. I'd rather swim in the ocean than leave that plastic plastic bag floating there, and know that it possibly end up on a turtle or dolphin or something stuck in it. We're going out on my boat, Luke's, tomorrow afternoon for three days. We're going to be live streaming, night fishing, day fishing. Who knows? The wind's supposed to be good. If it picks up, it's going to be interesting. It'll be a pretty ugly little. It's going to be out in the open like this. It's not going to be here. We're down in Whakatane, pretty much on the east coast of New Zealand. We're going up just out of Auckland, taking my houseboat up there, and going out tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow as soon as the tides allows, and I've packed the boat. I've got to drive home from here to Hamilton, which is about 2.5 to 3 hours, and then pack the boat, and then we'll be out there. So like, subscribe, comment, share if you can, and check me out. I was going to be going drone fishing this afternoon, but it looks like that's going to be off the cards. At the moment, the wind's just starting to, it's just not worth it. The drone will handle it, easily handle the wind, but with the line on, but jeepers cripes, we've got a long way to go, man. Even that biggish boat out there is just idling along. He's just idling, man. But he's going with the waves, so you know they're just idling. It's pretty ugly. It's not that bad though, but it's not that bloody pretty either. We'll see. We'll see. I would love a snapper burger from maketu with my fresh snapper from last night. Check the live video from last night. We did some fishing. Did pretty well, got our limit easily, threw a few back. So we may end up in maketu anyway, and we may end up chucking the drone out. We won't be going on the beach, we'll just send it straight from the car park. Jeepers cripes, I hate it banging around like that. Just gonna have to quickly change the GoPro battery here. It's just gone flat. Which one? Go with That one looks like it's charged. We'll just chuck that in there, that in there. Give that a little wipe down. Keep it nice and clean, mate. You know what I mean? You know? Jeepers cripes, man. I don't know how far we're going anywhere soon, to be honest. I really don't think we're definitely getting pushed back right now, obviously, and at a pretty fast rate. So I'm not sure if we're going to make it to the car or not. If we're just going to go straight in and take the motor off and drag this boat up and everything out of it, and then try and drag this boat up the beach here. Sick of this always bloody 10. It's not just one thing, it's 10 things, you know. Like, you can't just be one thing, it's got to be 10 things, if not more. New Zealand, Yola! I just left the fishing trip a little bit late. I should have thank you, I think I was sitting on it too. There you go. I'm just gonna carry on up this way a bit, and I'm gonna see how long, like, because there's some people in on the beach there, and if I look back in there in about 3 minutes and we haven't gone past them, then I'm just gonna head straight in, drag this boat, take everything out of it, drag it up the beach, walk down and get the car, and stop being a sookie bubba. I don't know if that's ever going to happen though. I saw your message there, Anonymous. We're not going to be going much faster than this, whether we put everything up the front or not. It's not too bad. Just the distance of that bloody car keeps getting further and further away, it looks like. There's the people in on the shore there. We're directly in front of them, well, we're just gone past them, so we're definitely going forward. It's just going to take a while, man. Sorry. If I didn't have you guys and girls to keep me company, I'd be all alone. Just idling along, singing a song. What was the songs that I was singing, playing this morning and last night? So that's sitting on the dock of the bay. Summer of '69, Bryan Adams, and then Bruce Springsteen came on, Dancing in the Dark, and then Hungry Eyes by whoever sings that, Carmen whatever, and what else? Oh, UB40. Is it UB40? I don't know, a song by them. However that bloody goes, I can't bloody remember right now. Is that alright? My freaking name. Woo! Nice wave. Let's get this bloody boat. Get some of this water out of here. If we don't watch it here, we're going to end up on the bloody beach. I'm just angling in more and more. So we're just going to make sure I don't end up bloody in on the beach. With the possibility of waves. So we're actually really close to the beach here. We're just outside the breakers. I really don't want to have to take the bloody motor off, the gas container out, the anchor. I suppose it's not all that much, eh? And then drag the boat up the beach. Right, let's give it 5 more minutes, eh? 1:11. Watching ships rolling, and I'm watching moving, yeah, no, sitting on the darkest bed, watching the tide roll away, ooh, sitting on the darkest bed, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, head for Frisco Bay. I've got nothing to live for. It looks like nothing else standing my way. Yo, said we're right and close here, eh? I'm getting closer and closer every bloody spin of the propeller. Sitting on dock of the bed, watching the tide roll. Sitting on dock of the bed, wasting time. Oh, thank you all for watching. But we are in that wave zone there, so let's just keep an eye on that one. We're breaking. We're right in that wave zone, man. That tide's quite in too. We're going to most probably have to go back the other way. Hopefully be able to find a track up off the beach when we get there. It's quite a lot. We're going past those people and they're way back there now, so we're definitely floating along nicely here. I'm sitting in the watching the ship rolling. And I'm watching more, yeah, no. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Yeah, we're making ground, brother. Yeah, it's wanna get off the ocean time, wanna get off the ocean time, wanna get off the ocean time. I just wish we were in loops and we were out there nestled in behind those islands and we were never going home, you know, for ages. I'd love to be out there going diving right now or just chilling out. We're riding on the ocean, on the bloody shore here. We're gonna be real bloody careful we don't get caught by one of these waves. Here comes one, a decent one. You're watching away, yeah. Watching time away. Yeah, on the beach launch today. Just quickly. I come out and everything was going good, and then I hadn't plugged in the both ends of the petrol line there, and it cut out right where the waves were. Of course it did. My fault. But one of the valves on the it doesn't quite close, so it just leaks gas. So I had it off at this end as well, and I forgot that I'd taken it off at that end as well. So we got out, and then just as it's got right on the critical part, man, I was like, yeah, we're all good, sweet ass, pretty much. And then hey, like right where the waves are gonna break. It's on the video. Sitting on that day, watching time go away. I got my first real 16, going 5 down, red my fingers. Was it something of 69? Me and some girls at school had a band and we tried. Jimmy quit, Joey got married. Should've known we'd never get far. Oh, look back now. Some secret lasts forever. And if I had a choice. Yeah, bro. As Murphy's Law. Finally, those were the best days of my life. Hopefully, there's a vehicle just up from my car. I just want to get on. I just want to get out and go. You know, like as soon as I can get the car on. Like the boat on the trailer, because you got to lift it all on, and it's a mission. Take the motor off, and just a, you know, a rigmarole. But yeah, there's the high tide mark there. So we haven't got much. There'll be no. Oh, here comes a good wave. Right there. Woohoo! Oh shit! Holy cripes, that was close, man! Yeah! Whoa, another one! Oh shit! Woohoo! close, guys. That was real bloody close. Wow. Away. Woo! Stop bloody banging. That was bloody close. Holy moly. That was close, man. We're nearly there when we're about another, I don't know, 5 minutes away. That was way too close. Wow, that was superiorly close. Oh man, I've had a boat flip out here before. I flipped my dinghy, lost the motor. I had a 9.9 on it. I just bought the motor for my 10-foot dinghy, and it had a bigger carb on it, so it was about 13 horsepower. Came out, it was way too rough, man, and beach launched it, and it was way too rough, and got caught out, and rolled the boat. Had to swim back to shore. It was quite a swim, man. It was quite a swim. Yeah, lost the motor, lost my favourite rod that I'd had for years and years and years. Lost heaps. And then the boat was like going in this big pattern, like a big square, like a block cycle. Would go in along the beach, come way out in the ocean, and then go along, and then come back in, and it did that for about an hour and a half until I was able to get a rope, to get close enough to it, because it was just like at the shore there, it was just a straight drop off, and like it was straight away, it was neck deep, and I managed to get a strap on it and then pull the boat out with the Subaru, and yeah, was gutted, but it's the only time that's ever happened to me. Yep, so the 4K video is rolling. We're nearly there. Yeah, those waves must have been a decent set, because I hadn't seen one like that, or any waves like that. And I just happened to look forward, like up here, and there was a wave breaking, and I was like, hey, looked out, hey, there's waves coming. That was really close. Anyway, yeah, I was gutted, man, because it was like a 9.9, which would be just perfect for my 10-foot dinghy that I put on the roof of Subaru. The 8-horse, going out to those islands with the 8-horse, it's okay if it's flat and it will get on the plane, but as soon as you've got a sack of kinners and you know, 5 or whatever the legal amount of crayfish is, 6 or 3, I don't know if it's 6 down here still, or 3, and you get back in and it sort of chops up like this, you can't get on the plane, it's just right on the verge. And that 9.9 was the weight of a 9.9, but it had the power of a 13 or 15 horse, so it just had plenty of power. Like if you stick this 15 on that 10 horse, on that 10-foot boat, it's just too heavy. I haven't done it, but I assume that it's too heavy. And if you come out here, is where I generally use that 10 horse anyway. I mean that 10-foot boat, I go out to those islands. If it was to get rough out here, and you've got this 15 horse on that 10-foot boat, it'll just come straight over the back, man. The waves will. and you'll be sinking it, and you'll be ringing Coast Guard and praying that they get there before you get drowned, before you drown or you get eaten. And in my case, you know how scared I am of sharks. I'm super scared. There's sharks everywhere at the moment. Aussie's just plagued with rogue waves. Aussie's just plagued with shark attacks at the moment. There's a lot of sharks around New Zealand, and I tell you what, man, it's the commercial guys, man. They're just stripping the ocean, man. They're stripping the ocean. They've got all the animals or the marine life tagged. The seals have got collars on them. The sharks have got tags on them. The killer whales have got tags on them. The whales have got tags on them. So they know wherever the whales, sharks are migrating or whatever is where the fish are. So they go there and they just strip it, man. And then they blame, you know, like, and I tell you what, you fall in the water, the animals in the water are hungry, man. They're starving. They're gonna eat you, man. Why? That's why there's, you know, that's why my opinion of why there's, you know, so much more. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. Let's just get out here a little bit more before we go getting another attack by a rogue wave here, or rogue set. I tell you what, when I was going out this morning, I got way out there and it was super flat. And then there was just these few ripples, like a mean set way out there, and I was like, holy moly, that's gonna be a big set, man, when that gets to shore. So you do have, you know, obviously rogue waves, but you have rogue sets as well. Look, we got White Island. Can you just see? I don't think you'll see it actually. And behind the volcano out there, you're not going to see it. We're not going to see it. Just focus on going straight, bud. We're nearly there. Superu's just up there. I don't know if you can see it on the phone or not. Oh yeah, back in the summer of '69. Yeah, we were killing time. We were young and restless. We needed to unwind. I guess nothing can last forever. Forever, no. Yes. Back in the summer of '69. So there's Subaru over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh yeah, me and you in summer in a '69. We'll just get this water out of here, so when we go, when we do head in, we're all nice and nimble. There's Subaru in there somewhere. Why can't I bloody see Subaru when I want to see Super bloody Roo? I want to see Subaru, and there it is. There's Subaru there. So we're nearly there. We could beeline it just straight along like this. I did tell myself I need to get the boat out. It's all high tide. Like high tide's going to go right into this, to the shore there. Like you're not going to be able to drive past there. That's what I was talking about. We're right on the edge of where I was able to park Subaru away from the high tide mark, so we're going to have to go back the opposite way there, drive back that way. But I was going to get the boat out down this way a bit more, just because it was a touch flatter, because where it is, where Suparu, it's quite steep, but we should be all good. We'll figure it out. Back in the summer of '69. Nah, this is the battery for the nah, bro. That's the battery for my forklift. It needed charging. I didn't. I should have charged it before I brought it down. I was going to chuck it in the car, but nah, I got Subaru's been broken into though, and the ignition barrel's hanging out. So I've got a whole bunch of things that I've done to the car so you can't start it. So it's going to be a little bit of a muck around anyways, getting it sorted out. But what I do is I just go in, and then we're riding on the beach here, riding in the wave zone. Old dummy here is not really thinking about what he's doing, and he's just cruising along like it's sweet as. We're riding that brake zone here. Here comes the wave actually. Old idiot's going to get caught out here if he doesn't watch himself. So we'll just go back out. But what I'll do is I'll just strap onto Subaru once it's going. Put a strap on the boat here, and then just pull it up the beach, and then sort it out once the boat's out of trouble. Because yeah, that's the way I do it anyway. It just prevents any just makes it a lot easier. The beach is quite steep right here, so it's quite steep. And it's going to be quite hard to get the boat to just stay there. I'll anchor it, possibly, unless I can get it to come out of the high tide enough. But because the tide's coming in, it's just going to keep grabbing the boat. So I'm going to have to be really, really quick. Because it's just going to drop straight off the ocean. Oh, it's not like, not like a major drop off, but it's going to get deep, waist deep straight away, and then neck deep pretty much. And we've got wave coming in here. Another one behind it. So we're nearly in line with the Subaru. I'll try and just go, here's a decent wave here. I'll just get over this. And I'll get in behind the Subaru, so up this way a little bit, so I can just back straight down with the Subaru. And I'm not saying Subaru, I'm saying Suparu. And then that way I can just back straight back down and around, put the strap on, and then pull straight up, rather than trying to turn the car around and all that rubbish. Back in the summer of '69. We'll just empty this water out. Thank you all for helping me get back, keeping me company. Otherwise it would have been a real ugly, boring ride for me. And it just teaches me a lesson. When I went out, I went straight out from here and straight out. And that was my plan, was to stay straight out from the car. And I was an idiot to go and, hey, pizza guy, hello, Adnan Yola, but yeah, and go straight out from the car. And then I decided, well, I'm only catching little fish, and those oldies had come along, if you were watching the earlier part of the video, and they came over to me way down here and said they've been catching nothing. And I told them to go back where I was yesterday, sort of described it, and then I was like, and they said where I was, it was about 16 meters deep. So I was like, after about half an hour or 40 minutes of being there, and I was just catching little fish, I was like, I'm gonna go back to where I was. So I zoomed down, thinking the wind wasn't gonna turn up to about 3-ish. So yeah, I made an error there going down there. I should have just stuck with the plan. But anyway, let's roll in. Hopefully we don't flip the boat here. Should be all right. And then I'm gonna have to put the phone down once we're nearly in and lift the motor out of the water. So it's, and here we go. I think we'll just hit it now, eh? We'll just hit it. We'll just follow this little wave in here. There's no waves coming. Oh, we're on a wave here actually. We'll just follow that one in from behind it. So I'm just gonna there we are. Oh. Boat's gonna get dragged out. Oh, we don't want that bag getting wet. Of course it goes and gets freaking wet. Damn it. We got the bilge pump going. We'll just leave it going there. Try and get the boat up here a bit. Yola everyone, thank you so much. So I'm just going to back the Subaru down. And I'm most probably going to have to, well, we'll just get this wave to smack us here, see if it can pull it in a little bit more. It's a pity I can't just jump in the Subaru and start it up and go, because that would be real handy right now, just in case the boat gets washed back out, because it wouldn't take much for one of these waves. They look a lot smaller than they actually are. They're not huge at all either, but they're bigger than they look on the phone. And if it gets sucked back out there, it won't take much for it to get bloody swamped. But just get it up here and we'll just walk right up here like that. That's way better. We'll take that little vessel. Let's just take the risk, eh? I should really just chuck the anchor out, but hey man, I should really do all sorts of things, eh? Actually, I'm not even laughing. Just walk away, eh? Like it doesn't matter. It does matter. So here we go, Subaru. If you haven't seen the Subaru before, what a beauty, mate. It's like I had people in a Ranger, people buzz out. Hold up. All right, so we're in. Here's what the thieves did to my car. Not thieves, I think it was organised crime though. It wasn't like it was some hooligans or something. I can't let you see what's going to happen here, because then you'll see how to start the car and see the kill switch that I've got. So I'll just be a second. I'm going to keep you there. Just a second. Yeah, because they came and they robbed, they came and they broke into my car, stole nothing that was in it. This is just great. Oh man, hold up. Hold up. Got sand all over my phone here. 1 second. It's just getting wrecked here. The phone's just fallen in the sand 10 times, 3-4 times, whatever it is. Just gonna be a second. Hold up. We did it. We bloody did. All bloody wet. Sorry about that. Hold up. Just try and get this main part here clean. Alright. Let's see if we can get this bloody bad boy going, mate. See if we can get this bloody bad boy going. Come on, darling. I'm not going to tell you, there's a couple of other tricks that I've got and sequences that you got to do to start this car. I'm an ex-mechanic, so I've got a whole bunch of, you got to do it like procedure, even once if you found all the kill switches, and then you have to do a procedure to be able to start this car. So I don't think I'm clever, I just think it's funny that here we go. So it's here in this car here, I had a Ranger yesterday, 4-wheel drive Ranger, stop and watch me towing a boat along here because it's super soft, and then I went up off the beach. You may have seen a short if you looked on the channel. Back of the car's a bit of a mess. I got changed before we came out. And we'll just grab a strap here. Put the strap on. The strap on, if you don't get excited, ladies. I mean, excuse me, excuse the language. Here we go. We'll just put that there. I use a bowline, a running bowline when I use a knot, just because I find that it's super easy to take apart when it's been under strain here. I will be putting up the running bowline on my channel, how to do it, and it's just a great it's a great knot. So Subaru, you don't understand how many people buzz out that are locals here, because this beach is notoriously soft. I have Hiluxes pull up next to me and have got stuck. Just parked right next to me, man. And when they see me down here towing my boat, let alone where I tow the boat, they cannot believe it. And people were like, what have you done to that car, bro? What kind of car is that? How is this possible? And then I can crawl up off the beach. It's just, let's do that. Just pull. There we go. We'll just drag it up here. Drag it up out of the high tide mark here. Right up here. Should we just drag it straight up this? Who thinks we should just see if we can just drag it straight up this track? So I'm going to go straight up that track, towing the boat. Should we just see if we can tow it straight up there without trailer? Let's why not, eh? Oh, we've got that motor and stuff on there. Oh, gives a shit. No, we won't actually. We won't do that. We'll go and put it on, and then we'll Jeepers cripes. Jeepers bloody cripes, Leroy. Leroy, what are you doing this time, bud? You're just mucking around, aren't you? I've got the electric mirrors disconnected as well. So it looks like a mess in here. It's not actual mess. The drone there. Got the tablet, which sits here like this. TV. And then the rest of whatever, you know, it's not actual rubbish. And then we'll plugs and handbrakes on. No wonder it wasn't going anywhere too fast. Just pull it up the beach in the soft sand, super soft sand, like, you know, tidal sand that's softer than soft sand. And we've got the handbrake on, towing a trailer and a boat. You know, differently, not like the boat on the trailer, just, you know, come on, bros, get it together, bro. Can you back? You know the bloody back a car? You don't even know the bloody back, and you're down on the bloody beach with a boat. Get your shizzle manizzle together, boy, before I have to fire your butt and get old Lorna down here showing them how you do it. Yeah, there we go. So we'll just pop that out. I'll just turn the car off here. We made it. Thank you all for being my friend. Are we friends? Please tell me we're all friends. What do we got in the end there? Secure it with a rope. Yola! We did that. And Adnan Bleg. BMC, Flora, get some here. We will do that. Leroy Jenkins! So this, I tell you what, when the four-wheel drives come along here and they go up this track here, say example, they floor it and they have a run up, you know, and they're not just idling. Well, we'll just idle up there, towing the boat, and people cannot freaking believe it. We got normal street tires on, fully packed car, motor will be in the car, boat freaking, let's just turn that off. Sounds actually like maybe it was just an earth. It wasn't a flat battery, it was just a bad earth or bad positive. I should check. I just jammed that in there. It's not even in there, look. Like I just, oh no, I did. I jammed it in there. I jammed it in there like I do. You're gonna get something jammed in you when I get home, love. Oh, bloody head rushing here. So check out my channel. There's a 4K video being made. Obviously it'll be edited. It'll most probably have me put this boat on. It's a rigmarole, take the motor off. It most probably won't in the video, who knows. It'll have me going up there. It'll have me going up there, towing the trailer up there or somewhere along here. Me, not that you want to see me, but it'll have me, somebody out there diving. It'll be me diving yesterday, crayfish, all that sort of thing, kinners, maybe a few other things you might see. It'll have this bird, and a whole bunch of other things over the last 3 days. There'll also be There's other videos on there. If you like that little boat ride back, check out the channel, man. This dinghy here, out, and it's New Dinghy is his name, and it was too light for the wind and the ocean. It was a lot worse than what it was out there. It was way worse than that. That's one video, and then there's another video solo beach launching, and that's with my other dinghy. That's the original dinghy. It's DINGHYEE, dinghy, and I've had that boat for about 20 years, and I solo beach launch on that, and that's okay too. Just it's okay. And then there's a few other boat missions, man. There's one where on dinghy we're out of that island and the bilge pump stops working, and I'm diving, and then all of a sudden I look at the boat and the bilge pump's battery's gone flat, and it's a race, man. And I mean, like, it's a serious race from those islands straight back in, and it's lucky it's a super flat day, and we just make it. The boat is full of water. It's ready, like the water's about to come over the back. It's like there and starting to come over the back by the time I make it to land. There's a whole bunch of stuff on the channel. Check it out in the lives, and there's four-wheeler stuff, there's motorbike stuff, there's all kinds of stuff. We're going to be out fishing tomorrow on Loops, my houseboat, for 3 days. Not here. We're going to be just up by Auckland. I'm going out for 30 days straight coming up, and on Loops. That's going to be, who knows what's going to happen on that. Last time we had the Coast Guard come out when I was out for 15 days. I did 15 days straight in 16 nights, and the Coast Guard came, the Harbour Master, and someone here got real crappy with them and yelled and screamed like a little girl. Well, not a girl, like a little boy, whatever. The anchor came up. We had no lights, wind, rain, storms. It was all there. So check that out. It's on my live stream. I need to put the video together, actually. I will one day soon. Much love to all of you. This is not a gang sign. This is something that me and my friends have pulled since we were young kids. And Mad Mike, he pulls it, and it ain't no gang sign. I understand. Lately, someone's been saying to me that's actually a certain gang pulls this for their thing. Well, it's got nothing to do with that. And Yola, and have a great one, and we'll see you soon. And please subscribe, like, share, comment, check out my channel. Much love to all of you. Thank you for keeping me company while I drove along that, because that was an ugly ride for me. I hated every minute of it as much as I loved it. Yola, and have a great afternoon, and hopefully we'll see you soon. And have a great evening, and much love. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you can tune in and check us out on Loops. Have a good one. Love you, darling, if you're watching. Nut!